My natural habit. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to 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 back. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, side up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And off we go in Santa Clara. Brown with a return here. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Marquise Brown on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get set. 18.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Right there.
Purdy setting up that play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down.
Get set. 18. Corner. Start.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Throwing now off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go!
First carry now for Kyron Williams. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. He'll have the first down and even more. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
31-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings them to third down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. First carry here for Jordan James. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's a pickup of 9. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Purdy throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Watch out! Left, left. Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Watch out! 11.
On third down, Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Hold it.
From the gun, they go with Harris. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Yellow. Right around, shot. Right there. Hey, I got him, man. I got him. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. Escapes a defender. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
At their 48-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Man in motion here. Throwing on 2nd. That's caught. This is Terrence Ferguson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
A pickup of 17, and that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Watch out. Uno.
1st down throw by Purdy. This one's caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. This, our last play of the quarter. This play's a design run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have second down behind the sticks. Screen here for Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's go.
Motioning him from the slot right. They give here to the motion man. Crosses the 35, room for more. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the first down.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Pulls it at the 7. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a second quarter lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Left. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Now run, James. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd and just 2 to go. Running with James. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's Purdy to throw. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Needing 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Out of the pistol to get to Harris. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with them to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Big gain downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
46 yards. That's good for a Rams. 1st down. A gain of 46 yards on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point. Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Play action now. Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, Purdy to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Get set, yellow. 22, watch out, yellow. Right there. Come on, come on, come on.
Pressure comes, Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is second and 4.
11. Outside. Right around top. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy setting up that play action. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Get set, get set. 22. Uno.
To throw again, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Watch out! Here we go, here we go. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Piniero's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now Piñeiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another run for Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Head to 60, head to 60.
Looking inside the red zone. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
run here following the penalty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The goals is a gain of 7, but somehow twice that 14 yards to go here on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play. Here he goes, third and long. He finds Adams, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
60 Eagles!
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13. And motion the slot man right. Back on second and goal. This one's caught. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
Get set, left, left. 18! Up.
Running behind center with Harris. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Outside. 18!
From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, just a little icing on the cake.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Screen here for Williams. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Working now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It's now
Joshua Carty after the Rams field goal try. He was money on his 1st field goal, Brock. His 2nd coming up, charging down the middle, and they block it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A gain of 26 yards there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. It's a foot race. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams push their lead to 18. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, up.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So 2nd down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Outside. 18, what's up? Stop.
A pitch out to Harris. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get set. 18, what's up? Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking underneath here, it's James. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Get set, yellow. 18, what's up? Stop.
To the air again. Purdy chased out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
From the red zone now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That throw is looking for Brandon Ayuk. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And this is going to fall incomplete. And they made a call for the end zone. But nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Look. He's moving. He's moving, boys. He's moving.
They'll throw, third and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Uno.
Desperation time here. Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
It's a turnover on downs.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They send a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Blake Corum. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running left, it's Hunter. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Go street. 60 Eagles.
And off to Corum out of his own read. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Slot man's in motion right. They give here to the motion man. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Rams ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
They're drawing up for him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Brown with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10.
Get set. Up.
They'll stop with a give to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Outside.
Play action now. Purdy. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
3rd and long, Purdy. That's more of the catch out left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals.